knows who this girl is? Sir, do you know who she is? Who she is?
Yeah, that's all in the newspaper.
She looks about 6, doesn't she?
How old is she?
She looks about 6 to me.
She looks around 6. Do you know why I have her picture? Do you know why did you see on the news why do you see her on the news recently?
Obviously she's underage.
She's underage for what? Underage for cooking? She's underage for traveling? What is the reason that she's underage?
Exploitation.
What does that mean?
Obviously she's a Muslim child and obviously she doesn't have the freedom.
Are you sure that's why you see her on the news?
Well, no, because I feel sorry for her.
I am not asking how you feel for her. I am asking why did you see this girl who looks like 6 years old on the news?
Oh, she was in Afghanistan.
So why was she on the news?
I haven't got a clue.
You haven't got a clue?
Go to Thailand. What Christian people
Sorry?
The lady white in Thailand. What are you talking about? Where you got this picture?
Did you see this girl on the news?
You got it from?
Can you tell me, can you describe her to me?
You made it up at your home.
It's absolutely fine. If I made it up, can you describe her to me?
You left nothing in the world.
Can you describe her to me? Can you describe her to me? What does she look like? I left her alone. But is her 55 years old husband going to leave her alone? That's what we want. Muslims want me to leave her alone. I am asking Muslims, I am appealing to them to step in and let her 55 years old husband, he's here to leave her alone. This is the husband. This is the husband to the child who you just saw. Is this man going to leave this girl alone? That's apparently hate speech now. Asking the question to leave her alone is hate speech now. Do you think what should be this girl doing at this age, sir?
She was being sold, wasn't she? She was being sold.
For what? To whom?
To the
For what? So she was given to this gentleman.
sold.
For what?
To £1,000.
For what? Why was this girl, this is the girl, is given to this man?
Oh, exchange for land.
Exchange for land.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You need to give some attention when you listen what's happening on the news. She was given to her as a wife. Sorry, she was given to him as a wife. So that's husband. And that's the child. What do you think husband and wife does? What do they do?
It gets dark earlier now anyway, so we're on
What do husband and wife do? What do husband and wife do, sir? They have sex.
They have sex.
They have sex.
But that's a child.
That's a child,
Baby James.
and that's the husband. So what do you think? When this gentleman, he's almost the age of my grandfather probably, having sex with this child, what do you think is happening? Sir, do you have kids?
Yes, I do.
How old is your children?
22 and 25.
You don't have a grandkids yet? How old do you think this child is?
9.
9? How old are you?
64.
You are 64. Do you take sake of the argument, if you have sex with this child, what will happen?
Pedophilia.
What else? What will happen to the child? Just forget the labels you were given. Physical abuse. This man bought that child for £1,600 to have sex with her. Why? Why would a father sell their child into a 55 years old man? Why? Anyone knows who is this man? Who is the man? Prophet of Islam. And what's happening? Prophet of Islam is marrying a child called Aisha. And today, people are practicing that. Today, people are practicing selling their daughter under the label of marriage to 55 years old man. Why? Because their prophet did so, therefore they are practicing the same thing. Ugly and disgusting. This child's supposed to be playing on the streets, supposed to be sitting in the mother's feet and listening bedtime stories. Yahya, do you know who is this child?
Not really.
Not really? How old is child do you think is?
Maybe 5 or 6,
5 or 6? How old is your son?
11.
11. So, what do you think when someone who is 5 or 6, they should be doing? And if they are girl, what do?
They should be at school. They should be
They should be at
looking
school?
after their looking after by their parent.
Okay,
they should be protected.
Slowly.
They should be
Slowly. They should be at school. They should be protected by their families.
yeah.
What else?
And they are minor. They are
No.
minor.
So what else they supposed to be doing? Be at
just
school,
learning.
education, learning,
Yeah,
protected by their families. What else?
No, I don't know. Like you tell me. Like
Your
any
child
You know,
is 11 now. What he was doing when he was 6?
We look after the children till they become adult. Then they have the
Okay.
freedom.
As a father,
and
you look after them.
Yes.
As a father, you look after them. You care for them. You give them life. You are biologically programmed to love and care for your
So
children.
what happened with this woman, with this child?
Look at this picture. What do you see in here, Yahya? What do you see in this picture?
I see an old man,
Oh, how old do you think he is?
as old as maybe 90.
Okay.
And
Yahya thinks
all
this
the-
gentleman is as old as 19. Okay. What
Yeah.
else? What else happening in the picture?
I won't even give him room.
Holding a little child with. I cannot see a child here. I can
Okay.
I can see hijab.
Man
and-
who is approximately 90
Yeah.
is holding a child who is under the hijab. What
Yeah.
else? What else do you see in this picture? Describe the picture to me.
Yeah, but it's not that obvious because he's holding her, maybe from her shoulder,
Shoulder.
and taking her.
So how tall is the child? How big is the man?
Is a man, and the child is a child.
So-
She's a minor.
Okay,
What do
minor.
we have here? What do we have here?
What will you tell me if I say that under the burqa this is the child,
Okay.
and the man who you identified as 90 years old
Yeah.
is the one who is identified as her husband?
Husband,
Yeah.
this is not acceptable, even according to Islamic.
Okay, it's not acceptable according to Islam.
Marriage in Islam.
So
is-
you don't think that's
let me-
acceptable
let
in
me-
Islam?
Let me.
So you don't
ask
think
me-
that is acceptable in Islam?
You ask me, and I'm on my own channel, Islam Defender Yahya.
I am not asking
I
about
am
your
for-
old channel. Do you think is this Islamic or not,
Do
Yahya?
you want to have conversation?
Do
or
you think
just-
is this Islamic or not? Yes or no?
No, it's not Islamic.
It's not Islamic. Do you think this is Islamic?
No, it's not Islamic.
This is not Islamic
This
as
is-
well. Let me
this
read
is-
it in case
This is
anyone
represent your
anyone got it wrong.
This is
Narrated
your
Aisha that the Prophet married her when she was 6 years old, and he consummated his marriage when she was 9 years old, and she remained with him for 9 years.
Okay.
For 9 years.
Okay.
So
Will you allow me to answer?
Will you
allow me
told me this girl looks like 6 years old. This man looks like 90 years old.
Hatun.
So far, they're just practicing what Allah and I haven't finished. I know, that's fine. Just look at the camera. You always want to look at the camera. And this man who looks like 90, Yahya identified this man as 90. I just want to express once again, if anything happens to any of my brothers and sisters who links with the speaker's corner, those are the face Mr. Policeman need to look for. These are the member of the protected group who is trying to put the life of my brothers and sisters in danger.
On my own channel, I have a video about Aisha.
Which one is
I
better?
have 2 videos.
Which one is
I
better?
invite
You
all
think
the
it's funny?
Christian. I
Once
invite all the
again,
Christian
if anything
and
happens to
all
my
the
brothers or
Muslims.
sisters, this is the gentleman, Mr. Policeman needs to look for. If anything happens to my brothers and sisters at Speaker's Corner, this is the gentleman, Mr. Policeman needs to look out for. They are the members of protected group, and Mr. Policeman just turns another blind eye. Sir, can you tell me, how do you feel when your prophet climbed the top of a child? How do you feel when your prophet climbed the top of a child?
No respect.
See,
The picture represents you, how ugly you are.
that's not my
And
picture.
second-
Look carefully. That's the
second.
picture of your prophet
Is it
when he thought
your-
it was
my
all right to
prophet-
climb the top of a child.
My prophet has married our mother Aisha when she was between 16 and 19, and I already.
Who agrees with
gathered-
you?
I already.
Aisha
gathered- I already-
tells us, Aisha herself tells us she was 6 years old. Aisha herself tells us she was 6 years old. He's the example. He's the example.
I invite
Today,
the Christian
6 and
to
9 years
defend
old
the Yahya
child
channel
is being
to see-
abused and sold into the label
to
of
see with
marriage.
evidence
Just a
that-
minute, sir.
to see
Mr.
with-
Policeman, if anything happens to my brother who is on the picture, remember, their blood is in your hand.
And please,
Yeah, I am not here, Mr. Policeman. I am not here for trouble. I am not here for trouble, Mr. Policeman tells me. Muhammad thought it was all right to climb top of a child. He did so. Justify that with Surah 65 verse 4.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame on Muhammad. Sorry. Shame on Muhammad.
Shame on you.
Shame on Muhammad.
Shame on you.
Brother, focus. Brother. It's fine. Brother, it's fine. Shame on Muhammad.
shame on you, because who are you? Who are you comparing with the Prophet Muhammad? You are not but filthy, coward woman. You are but filthy.
What is it? What is the problem? What is the problem? Brother, just move. Brother, move away. Brother, move away. What is your problem? What is your problem? What is your problem? What is the problem? What is the problem? Don't push my brother. Don't ever push my brother again. Don't ever push my brother again.
Shame on you.
Don't ever push my brother again. Why?
Shame on you.
Why? Because I climbed the top of a child.
Everybody get some space, shall we?
Disgraceful. Disgraceful to the policeman, disgraceful to the Muslims, and disgraceful to the Muslims. Now, was it all right when your prophet thought it was all right to climb the top of a child? That's the question I am asking. That's the question I doing. Bringing the pictures of brothers and sisters in the intention them to be heard is not going to save Islam. Islam is messed up. Get rid of Muhammad. Get rid of Muhammad. Oh well.